Hi, I'm Tim Carter, AsktheBuilder.com, and we're getting ready to do the demolition. I want to talk a little bit about it first, and some of the things that you need to know. Just some, you might have watched too many of those cable television shows and see these crazy people demoing walls with sledgehammers. That's a bad idea for all kinds of reasons. Okay, first of all, here's what we got to do. The first step in the process is I want to peel the drywall off this wall here so I can see what I'm up against. No doubt it's a stud wall. So the first thing you do when you get ready to tear out drywall, especially since I want to save the drywall over here, I don't want to damage it, and I don't want to damage the ceiling drywall, is you need to use a razor knife. This is kind of a neat one. You know, this is a particular, there's all different types of brands, but I like this one because as you dull the blade, you can snap this off and you get there's all types of blades going all the way down here, maybe 6 or 7 or so. So, you know, as you dull the blade. But what I'm going to do is, I'm going to cut right here. You'll see me do it. I'm going to, because there's drywall tape here, you want to actually score the tape. You know, actually just cut into the corner, press pretty hard, so that you cut the tape, because when you go to pull this piece of drywall off, if you don't do that, you'll damage the drywall over here. So you got to cut all the way around. You got to do that. Second of all, safety equipment. You're going to need safety glasses. You're going to need some nice durable gloves like these. These are demolition gloves by Milwaukee. It's probably a really good idea for you to wear a dust mask. And to try to keep dust down, which is always a good idea, so not a bad idea to maybe have a little spray bottle of water and maybe kind of spritz, you know, the drywall. Just, you know, it's not going to hurt anything. You know, that'll really, water really does a good job. And of course, you want to protect the surfaces you want to save. I put down here on the floor one of my old drop cloths to protect the tile. You know, I have really good drop cloths. I'm not going to use a new drop cloth when I'm doing demolition work, because, you know, I could drop something on it, I could tear it. It just kind of messes them up. So you use the older drop cloths for that. I've doubled it over, actually tripled it over so it's thicker, so that if something falls, it won't chip the tile. Might not be a bad idea to put down some pieces of cardboard. You know, just anything that you can do to protect the floor that you're working on if you're going to save the floor. Because in my case, I'm saving this floor. So you just have to kind of use some common sense. Now here's why you don't want to bang into the walls. Remember, you don't know what's behind here. You know, you may think you know in your home, but you know what? There's always surprises. Electric cables that are live. You could have plumbing lines. You could have plumbing drain lines. You could have heating ducts. You could have gas lines. All types of things. Low voltage wires. So you have to go slow. You have to make small little holes at first to kind of look inside, see what you're up against. And just go slow, take your time, because believe me, if you make one mistake in demolition, it could cost you thousands of dollars to fix it. Here's another last tip. Always know where your main water shutoff is and how to operate it, and make sure that valve works. Because if you make a mistake and you somehow hit a water line and you panic, you better be able to get to the water shutoff, and you better be able to turn it off. So make sure you know how to do that ahead of time. Okay, I'm going to get started on the demolition here in a little bit. We'll shoot another video soon enough to kind of show you where we are in the process. I'm Tim Carter for AsktheBuilder.com.
If you want to discover more home improvement tips, go to AsktheBuilder.com.